Hello everyone, it's Cute Bunny here. Just gotten back from being out with the girl that takes me out every couple of weeks, but I haven't seen her for nearly 4 weeks. And she picked me up. I didn't even know she was coming, and she texted me at like 8 o'clock and said, "Oh, I'll see you at 10. Okay. I messaged her last week and she doesn't get back to you. It's really frustrating. Anyway, I was up early calling my boss, and there is still no more work, still no more shifts. You're on my radar. I'll let you know when something comes up. I'm like, okay, can I call you back in 2 weeks? Yep, sure you can. So I'm calling in 2 weeks, and then I'm going to call every week after that till I get one. That's normally what I do. So keep me in your prayers, guys. But anyway, I'm doing a bonus video because when she came and picked me up, the girl came and picked me up. She's like, "Oh, I've got a hamper booked at 10:30, and I'm like, "Oh, cool, I didn't even know." So she booked a hamper and didn't tell me she was booking one. So I have some bonus food, which is really helpful considering we don't have any work. I haven't worked now for 4.5 weeks, and by the time I call my boss back, it'll be 6.5, and there's still no guarantee of work, and there's no jobs around at the moment. I will be applying for a couple in the next couple weeks, and then I'll have to put some resumes in at another couple of places, and then that's about all that's going on at the moment. I've just come home, my house is cold, so I've put my hoodie on. I had my heater on this morning, but I've only heat one room to make life comfortable, and then I warm my room up for 10 minutes and then hop into bed with my blanket. So anyway, bonus food, but I'm really upset with her because she dropped the boxes on the way in. Now I had to redo my video because I swore, and I really don't want to swear on this unless it's like, I suppose I can drop the F-bomb, but I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah, online, on this platform anyway. So she carried the 2 heavy boxes, and she dropped one. It split, and half the contents went out, and I was like so upset. Which is like, oh my god, they didn't stack that one. I'm like, what are you doing carrying 2 boxes? Like, I had things in my hand, and I had to get into the house. I have two doors with 2 separate keys to get in, and stuff in my hand. So I couldn't, and she wasn't in that much of a rush. Like, yes, she had to get somewhere, but it takes an extra 10 seconds or 20 seconds, and she had to use my toilet, which is not normally something that they would do. But so she would have had time. So I was upset. We lost a muffin to the ground, and we're lucky we didn't lose more food, and we're lucky that the pasta sauce didn't break on the concrete. So anyway, all of that aside, to say we've got some bonus food. So I'm going to show you some stuff that comes. There's already a couple of frozen meals in my freezer already put away. There's pasta and sauce. I'll bring it over to the other one later. I'll bring it over to the other little box. I'm not carrying the box that's broken. I can't bring that over. So there's pasta and sauce, there's some long life milk, there's bread, rolls and things, and bread as well. But it all comes frozen, so I don't have room in my freezer to put it back in, so you've got to just kind of use it. This box can come over, this one's not broken. So yeah, there's another little bread, if you have that. There's rice, tuna, baked beans, some little coffee sachets. She drinks coffee, I don't, but she will enjoy that. There's some protein bars, pretzels. Are they any good? We'll find out. Crackers. All this food that's going to need to be washed. I mean, I'll wash it anyway, but some of this has been on the outside. A pasta pack, which I will eat. Some tea bags. Oh, when do they give you tea bags without jigglies? They usually give you the jiggly ones, like the tea bag. That's weird. Must have been out. That's the first box plus the yeah. Right, and then I'm going to have to bring you over here for this one because there was also full cream milk with a really good use by on it, so that's good. Yeah, I'm going to bring you over to the box because this is the broken box. Now there's avocados and 2 avocados and a cucumber. I can't brain today. Which I don't eat. and I don't know whether Missy eats, but I'll ask her if she wants them. If not, we give them to our neighbour. Which I think that one ended up on the ground. I think she dropped that on the ground because it's bruised as heck. So there's cheese. I love it when I get cheese because it saves me having to buy any, and actually that's the first time I've ever seen it packaged up. Usually it's in usually they package it up for you and it's in like just Glad wrap. That's actually in its own package, so I don't have to take, normally I take the top one and the bottom one off because you don't know how they handle it. I presume they're using gloves, but you can never be sure. This is Food Share, so they should be pretty good with their food service practices, but I never take a chance on that. And then there's a whole bunch of frozen meals. So this is Mississippi beef casserole with potato, and these meals are pretty good. They're meals for one, so quite often I'm able to pull one of these out and have something. Well, I don't have to find food or cook or do anything like that, so it's really handy. And I've still got a few in the freezer from another hamper from before. Hang on a sec, just got to scratch my nose. So there was a couple of these, and then there was a couple of, I think, a sausage curry or something, which are in the freezer. There is veggies. There's green and red capsicums. There is some broccoli and some cauli, which I might make a bake out of. There's an extra cucumber that I'll be giving to my neighbour. We have bruised bananas because they ended up on the bloody ground outside. Thanks for that, lady. They were already bruised, now they're going to be worse. Ugh. Well, lucky I use them for mostly shakes anyway. A couple of bananas, a couple of apples, a few tomatoes, but they're very light. How light they are. Do you think they'll ripen on the windowsill? The last time I tried to ripen a tomato on the windowsill, it went off. So I'm not really keen to do that, but there's no sun today, so it'll be all right for a day or two. A couple of mandarins, that's good. There's 3 tomatoes there, so that's great. I have my tomatoes in my salad rolls. Green and red caps. There is like a wombok or something. Wombok lettuce or whatever that is. There's a few carrots in there. There is yeah, so that's great. And then these meals, these go like, I get 3. Yeah, they are. They're 3. That's why I get 3 meals of them, because it says it serves 3. There you go. This one is, so these just come frozen and I just chuck them back in the freezer. Or eat them now. Lemon pepper beef casserole. And the other one is curry snack. Ooh, you could make that one stretch, use rice. So that's good. That's great. So that's going to help my food budget this week. I just bought some milk. Some more milk, but I need to get more lactose-free milk for me. There's 4 tomatoes in the end, because that's mostly what I drink, and I go through a lot of milk because I have milk on my breakfast. I have milk I have all milk in a hot chocolate if I have a hot chocolate lately because it's been cold. I have shakes or banana smoothies with when my bananas go ripe. So I go through quite a lot of milk. We go through heaps of milk at his house and we fight over it a lot. So I'll go and get a few other things tomorrow or the next couple of days. But that will go such a long way. It's so good. I love that. And that was a bonus because I didn't ask her to book it. And she just booked it because she hadn't seen me for so long. And couldn't have worked out it'd be better timing because I just rang the boss and was, a bit down because there wasn't any work. So that's great. Missy can eat the tuna. I don't. I will eat the beans, but I don't eat tin spaghetti. I'm just not a fan. So we give that to our neighbour if she doesn't want it. But I eat baked beans, so I'm happy with that. So that's great. So I wanted to thank everybody for their support lately. It means a lot. I got, there's cakes. Here they are. Here we go. I got my first donation on Buy Me a Coffee. That's my washing machine. Yesterday. I'm waiting for my account to be reviewed. Apparently it's a new account thing. Yeah, then I can go and put a little bit of that money on my power bill so I can use my heater a bit more. So So Sue, thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. That's like, you have no idea how much that means to us. And I will also use a little bit for something for me. I might go and see a movie or something, do something for me, because life's a little bit shit right now. So here was the cakes that fell out of the box. So I might take the one that's got a bit of plastic on it out. It's just plastic from the packet breaking, not from anything else. And the rest will be okay, I'm sure. They're fine. And then there was, what else was in here? And there was some croissants as well. So there you go. So I did get a can opener because my can opener broke. I think I was telling you about that in one of my other videos. And I don't know whether you've seen that video yet because I've got some stuff bulk filmed. So I've had this week, in the last week, I've had my hairdryer break. I couldn't get my hairdryer the other day. And I was using my little heater, my little desktop fan heater to dry my hair. It took me like hours and hours, and it was not even properly dry when I got home, when I went to bed. And I hate wet hair. Going to bed, it's really uncomfortable. I hate it. It's really horrible. Just makes me feel cold and miserable. Anyway, so I was going to get a hairdryer today, but yeah, the Target one was too expensive, so we'll get another one. So that was what happened. And I had 2 can openers break. One got broken trying to open a money tin during the week for my daughter, and it was one of those magic one things, and they're normally great, they're normally pretty good, but yeah, I was not happy. So I pulled out the spare little tiny cheapy thing from my camp bag, and that didn't even open a tin of beetroot. So I was trying to pry it open the other day, finally got it opened. So I've bought one from Coles this morning while I was out, and hopefully this one's better. I also bought a detangling brush because I am sick of my hair being so knotty because it needs a haircut, and I can't get one for about 3 more months. I'm not getting another haircut now. Well, I get one once a year. I really need to get it twice a year because once it gets like this, it gets ratty, and you can see there's lots of knots. This has only been washed the other day, 2 days. There's knots and stuff everywhere, so hopefully this brush, this is supposed to be a detangler brush from Coles, but we'll see how, I guess we'll find out. Oh, it's hard on your head though. Oh yeah, actually that's pretty good. So that's a good buy, happy with that. Yeah, that's actually heaps better than the one I've currently got. There you go, that's good. Alright, that's a bonus, but yes, I definitely need desperately need to get my hair thinned, but it'll have to wait because the trip I'm taking, I'm saving for my birthday, that birthday money I'm saving for. I'm going to go for a Melbourne trip, get my hair cut at the DFO Just Cuts, and you just walk in. And I always get it really, really thin. It's getting really thick. It's getting really thick, and I can feel it, and I can feel all the knots. So, that's a good brush. That was $4 at Coles in their little new bits and bobs section that they have, you know. So actually, I'm really happy with that. I was thinking that was going to be a waste of money too, but there you go. Because I'm currently using a $2, one of those little $2 brushes from the shop, from the supermarket anyway. And they're not very good. They don't really work for my knots. There you go. So, there's a recommendation, guys, if you need it. Detangling brush from Coles. And I'm going to try this can opener. So the one that I'm throwing out, which I haven't thrown, I think I just threw it. I think I just threw it out like when I got home. It was just one of those little ones with only the one ring, the one little one thing, and the little bit that you're pushing, and you know, the metal bit that pushes it in and opens it. This is a 2 thingy one. 2-wheeled, or you know, so this one should be better. This was $6.50 at Coles, so it better be a good one. We'll give this a go first, see how I go. If not happy with that, I'll go and look for another Maggi one, but I'll have to get one of the cheaper versions, not the most expensive, because I'm not paying $14 for a magic blah blah one from Coles. I know I've seen them cheaper. They said they had cheaper ones, but that was like a really baby. I call that my baby Coles. My hair's, that's heaps better. That, I love that brush. That's actually a really good brush. That's a really handy pickup. Yep, so, all right, it's pretty cold here. I am going to sign off in a minute. And I am going to put this stuff away, and I'm going to go and have a sit down and just try and decompress a little bit. It's not doing my mental health very good not having work, not having any other work or jobs much that are suitable that I'm applying for, and not having other work. It's starting to get me down a little bit. I will be okay, but I do appreciate everybody and everything that you're doing and all your happy mails and all your little things. So I've actually finally got that buy me a coffee link to work properly this morning. I've been fiddling around while I was awake overnight, and I think the link it's actually a proper link now on my page. So I think it actually works now because Sue couldn't get it to work, and she had to type my name in beside, at the top of the page, because you can do that. I do that with Ko-fi pages too sometimes. So yeah, anyway, so that's about it from me. It's a dull, dreary day. My light's on in the kitchen because it's not even like light enough really to, film. So I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to go and put this shopping away. I'm going to sit down with a coffee and a cake and some food. So have a great day, night, or whatever you're doing, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye.